I like this next one. This next one kind of goes back to what I was talking about with like not necessarily finding my crowd. Like in undergrad, and I don't want to get it twisted, I have friends, I love my friends dearly, but I always had like a craving for more artistic friends and more people to kind of help me do this music thing, so I don't always feel like I'm doing everything by myself. You know, like friends and collaborators. So my other goal was to make new friends and potential collaborators, and I very much did that, and I'm so very grateful for that. I have two wonderful producer friends, my friend Alejandro and my friend Noah, who have very graciously put so much time and energy into helping me make my songs into the best that they can possibly be. Alejandro is helping me with my EP. Noah has been helping me produce a single, which I think actually might end up being on the EP. And I'm really grateful for that, just because I'm such a hyper independent person. And I'm finally in a place in my life where I'm like, I can't do everything by myself. Let me have people help me. And having help has been amazing, because it's kind of showing me, well, I really don't know everything. And I was aware of that, but I'm learning a lot from them, which has been really cool. And then I'm giving my brain a break. One of the reasons I feel like music has not been coming out is because I'm overthinking things, and I'm feeling like, oh, that's not good, and this is not great, and all this stuff. But having another person to just sit and be like, no, you're overthinking things. Take a second, chill out, let me try something. Like, that's been really helpful. And the third person, I have a drummer, and his name is Kamante. Love Kamante down. Like I said, I had a little band situation at the beginning of the year, and I need to circle back to that, because that's another thing. I had a little band situation at the beginning of the year, but at one point, sorry, I just got a text. At one point, one of my drummers went to Singapore, which was really not ideal timing for me, but I love that for him. But he went to Singapore, and of course when he went to Singapore, that's when I had all these opportunities to play live big full band sets, and I was running around looking for a drummer, and I eventually found one, and his name is Kamante, and he's been amazing just in like helping me bring my songs to life. Because like I was saying, last year my gigs was just me and my guitar, and I had these songs and I did these production on these songs in a way that like the live version was cool, it was stripped back, but because the songs weren't out, people never really had the opportunity to hear them in their fullest extent. So playing with Kamante and then with the band I had earlier this year, that was my first time like kind of showing what I got, and that's been really cool. But yeah, I feel like I need to better explain. The beginning of the year, I had a little band. I had a bass player, Joseph, much love for Joseph, and I had my world traveling drummer, Tunde, because every time I would call Tunde for a gig, he's always going somewhere. But much love to him. But yeah, in February, that was the first time I ever played with the full band, and I played in a artist competition at the Depot in Baltimore. If you want to look them up, I busted my ass for this show. When I tell you I busted my ass, because not only was it me like getting my band together, it was like I got the band together, I would give them rides to our practice space, I would have to like teach them all of my songs, multiple rehearsals. Went to the gig, I was so stressed out because my amp is battery powered and it was like dead, and I was waiting on someone to bring me a charger for it, and that person came a little bit late. Very, very stressful. The whole the competition, it was voting based, so I tried to get all my friends to come, like, y'all, you guys need to come to this show and watch me perform and vote for me so I can win, because the prize was free studio time. And I did all this stuff, and I came in second place. I came in second place, and I'm not gonna lie, I was crushed. I was a little crushed. I was also proud of myself though. That's because like that was my first, like a lot of firsts. That was my first time like having my, like properly promoting a show, because I would often half-ass promote shows just because I feel like they weren't good enough. First time playing with a band, you know. I think there were like 12 acts, so I came second out of 12, which was cool. I told my boss at work that, yeah, I came in second place, and I was kind of gutted about that. And he was like, that's cool. Like, second place is actually better, because first place, that's like conventional, but when you're second place, you're like kind of off the wall a little bit, you know. It's